The final game we're going to talk about is actually the new manager versus probably a new manager, which is Everton hosting Arsenal at Goodison Park. Okay, this is interesting. At first, I don't know what Ancelotti is doing going to Everton, and
high probability, right? I haven't confirmed.
Yeah, high probability, yes. But if Arteta goes to Arsenal, also same. What are you doing? I don't know, seriously. Because both teams are actually languishing in mid-table. Arsenal, for obvious reasons, we don't know what is happening to the team. Everton, for me as a Liverpool fan, I cannot comment. Serves you right, actually. But yeah, that's the thing. So this is a fight that we don't. Truthfully speaking, if you ask me to predict, right, I don't know what is the scoreline. It can go either way. Really.
I think I just predict from my heart lah. 0-0.
Your heart got weak,
Quite weak. Yeah, quite
0-0.
0-0.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
because I think it's quite bad for Arsenal. If you ask me honestly, right, there is a lot of problem, not just because they don't have a manager, but because their players are not good enough. I feel watching their game against Manchester City is even more obvious that they are not good enough to be even in the top 6. So I think there's, even with the new manager, and most probably is Arteta, I don't think he can change that much. He just needs to stop the ship from sinking for the rest of the season. I don't think we will go into Champions League, honestly speaking, with the way that we are playing, with the players that we got, with their mentality. And I always think that, as I said before, this season, I feel that mentality is important. Mentality is so important that even Mourinho going to Spurs made that, and it's important because it's the same players. It's just changing mentality.
Just changing mentality.
And against Wolves, was it? That the last minute goal. So with a mentality, you can, even in the last 3 minutes, you can score a goal and you can win games. You can get results. You can push, which Liverpool is right now having that mentality, right? And West Ham, sorry, don't have. But that's what Arsenal also don't have. You know, I think there's a lot of problems. Just don't get relegated lah. Whoever the new manager is. Right, and 0-0, 1 point, I think better than most of our season.
In terms of head-to-head, actually by right, in the past 54 games, Arsenal has been winning a lot more, 33 times. They draw 13 times, Everton only won 8.
Yeah, but the last 3 games, what is the score? Because the last 3 games is under Unai, the last 3 games is under...
last 3 games, actually Everton won 1-0, the last game. Everton won at home, and now it's Everton home also.
The last previous.
That one is Arsenal won. Arsenal won 2-0 and then 5-1.
Yeah.
So, but there was maybe this mentality that you have actually goes deeper. I think you're right. In a way, Arsenal's problems now is so deep that the players don't know who they are playing for, what they are playing for, what tactics they are using. Ljungberg coming in cannot inspire them at all. In fact, the players are so young that they may not know who Ljungberg is. Right, because Ljungberg last time they colour hair like a rooster. So now he see, how come this guy botak? Who is this? I don't know who.
Need to see his Calvin Klein at.
Maybe
they remember.
Yes, just to scare them, you know.
But they are allowing a 19-year-old Guendouzi to just run around and blame people and all that. I think I always see people's reaction without the ball. When the ball goes out, right? What is their behavior? Right? And at the moment, I'm really not impressed with Arsenal's players. Right? And I think Arsenal Fan TV is right to be angry. You know, people nowadays, I don't know whether you all follow, but recently they say that Arsenal Fan TV is very toxic for Arsenal. I don't think I agree. You know, because I think that if you look at it, they are telling the truth. They are very direct. Maybe it's not the language that you will want to hear. No, but I think they are being honest, and I think there's a lot of problems with Arsenal.
Correct. But I think, to be fair, also because of the long-term frustrations Arsenal fans have since Wenger. But the problem is
it's not that far away, you know. It was only like 1.5 years.
I know, but then before that he didn't win anything after that. So it's been building up, and then like all things when you build up, right? Expectations also build up, and then you don't get it anything, you don't win anything. I think Arsenal are the long suffering fans for the Premier League in terms of getting any success. That being said, I think
Heikal, hold your breath.
besides Spurs, I guess. But to be honest,
One time swipe.
When you have nothing to lose.
One time swipe, two team kena.
I'm trying to be fair. But moving on, the Arsenal team, I think whoever comes in, right, whether it's Arteta, whoever is finally, they need an overhaul of the entire team.
Yeah, exactly.
If they can't do it this year, I don't think they can do it by January lah. The next season, right, they need to overhaul everybody. Like get really, I won't say better players that are committed to the team. I think you're right. They are like clueless when they come on the pitch, and then there's no leadership.
No leadership. Exactly. That
no
is
leadership.
a very good point.
God, leadership nah. Sometimes leadership.
No, he poisoned himself already, especially during that incident. Remember? Yeah, I think the Arsenal fans were waiting to accept him, but he kind of shot himself in the foot. Then too bad. Yeah. So West Ham, please buy him. Anyway, really?
Hey, don't make me happy.
They will take anything.
At this time, I think West Ham will take anything lah. Yeah, because we really. But Arsenal fans, the Arsenal team itself, I think needs a major overhaul. Needs a new way of thinking, and but the fans themselves, right, also needs to take a step back and say, okay, we better chill, right? And then I know they are frustrated, but like I said, the toxic kind of they say it's toxic to Arsenal. In a way, yes, but it's also good feedback for the club. But if the club don't know how to take advantage of that, then too bad for the club.
Provided the club take advantage of that.
Yeah, I have an opinion about the overhaul thing, but I will just want to listen to a Spurs fan. What do you think Arsenal is going through right now?
He's laughing at you,
I mean, to be honest, coming from a Spurs fan, we actually enjoy the downturn that I tell you again, I have to be fair, but the thing is that we can't laugh at them so much because at the end of the day they are more successful than us, so we can laugh so much history-wise. But as a neutral, right, I'm looking at Arsenal's. I mean, you already said about the players. I'm looking at the board. You see, because even during Wenger's time, right.
Which is a prevalent problems in London clubs. The board always got problems.
The thing is that even during Wenger's time, towards the end of Wenger, right? At the very least, you still have Champions League football to look forward to.
Yes.
Then after that, Spurs rising up prominence because of Pochettino. But the fact that they are appointing Arteta, I'm quite surprised because I think what they need somebody right now is somebody strong, somebody to unite this set of players together because they are not winning. And after that, the bunch of players that Arsenal have is quite. You're talking about mentality, soft mentality. I would have thought somebody like Rafael Benitez, somebody experienced, to just G this squad up, start winning again, then perhaps you can look forward to Arteta moving forward. So I'm quite surprised.
Really taskmaster, really
yes,
tough guy,
correct,
really tough guy. And Arteta is not that person. You need someone like a disciplinarian, because I think in a way, right, the Arsenal team are kids. And one big overgrown kid David Luiz. But that's about it But they need to get someone who's really tough. And I was hoping Ancelotti would go to Arsenal actually. I really was hoping, but then it's Arteta, and then I don't think Arteta knows what kind of baggage he's getting into, or what kind of I won't say shit but what type of mess he's getting into. And I don't think he's gonna last for John.
I think he's trying. I think he's going there with his heart.
Yes, definitely.
Rather than wait and say, oh shit, there's a lot of crap in there.
No, because he's a former Arsenal man, so there's this attachment. His former club. Let's do it for the club. I think that's his mentality. But still, I think he should. Maybe it's not. If there's time, he should take a step back and consider all the factors that's happening in the club. Like you said, the board, team, and then the fans, and happiness in general.
I think I'm not saying this because Mourinho has impacted Spurs, but I wouldn't be lying to say that during those last days that Pochettino had with us, I would be lying if I say that I was fearful that Mourinho would go to Arsenal instead. I think he's somebody that Arsenal, I think, I know you Arsenal fans will say, oh no Mourinho because of the things that he said in the past. But like I say just now, I think if you look at objectively, right, I think Mourinho is somebody that he had gone to Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal will be where we are right now.
Yeah. It probably happened there. He probably start to stack things in order, get everything sorted out, and as a team first, and then get back to everything else.
He's the kind of person who's willing to like, you don't want to play, okay? You see,
Yes, correct. Arsenal need that kind of character. Yeah.
Because what's the term? I think Arsenal for a very long time they've been manja with us. Very manja. Everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets to play. And then suddenly you get Emery then like can pijat the kepala and then that's it.
Before we went on, Suffian did say that Arteta being inexperienced, so there are worries about him. But Emery came to Arsenal with good credentials. He won things with his previous club before, but even then didn't work out.
No.
So I'm not sure the direction that Arsenal want to take, but I just hope for the best.
There was this meme about Emery. Like, he said, "Good evening, good evening,
Good evening.
good evening." So I was like, I think as a coach, as a manager, that kind of you can manage. We can get wins as a club, right? But then you don't have that disciplinarian streak, especially for Arsenal. Susah. Very difficult.
But the thing is that the table is so close now. A couple of wins, Arsenal can go back to the top 4. So it's not all doom and gloom for Arsenal. It's just how fast Arteta can click. It's not as if Arsenal is in the relegation zone. They are just 5.
I had that problem. Not Arsenal, of course. Okay, I have that problem. But until last week, we were like, but now it's not too bad.